Heidi-ho, good neighbors. I'm back with another chapter from Magic Tree House. All right. We last left Jack and Annie. They were trying to figure out how to head east back to their treehouse. Chapter number 7, To the East. Jack and Annie stood still for a long moment. Annie spoke first. Well, I guess the tall ninja was pointing to the east, she said. I guess that's the way we go. Wait, said Jack, I need to write some stuff down. He took out his notebook. In the moonlight, he wrote, 1. Use nature. 2. Be nature. 3. Follow nature. Look, Jack, Annie whispered. Do I look like a ninja? He looked at her. She had pulled her sweatshirt hood over her head and tied the strings tightly. She did look like a ninja, a very small one. Good idea, said Jack. He pulled his hood up, too. Okay, let's go, said Annie. Jack put his notebook away, then he and Annie headed east into the woods. They slipped between trees and more trees and more trees. All of the trees looked the same. Jack got confused. Were they still going in the right direction? Wait, he said. Annie stopped, and they both stared at the woods around them. Do you think we're still going east? He asked. I guess so, said Annie. We can't just guess, said Jack. We have to know for sure. Well, how do we do that? Said Annie. We don't have a compass. Just then, the master's words came to Jack. The ninja master said to use nature. Well, how do we do that? Said Annie. Wait, I remember something. Jack closed his eyes. He remembered something in Camping Book. Now, what was that? He opened his eyes. I've got it. First, I need a stick, he said. Annie picked up a stick. Here, she said. Great. Now we just need some space with the moonlight, said Jack. There, said Annie. They moved into the moonlit space between the shadows. Now, push the stick into the ground, said Jack. Annie pushed the stick into the ground. The stick's shadow looks like it's more than 6 inches, said Jack. What do you think? It looks like it, said Annie. Okay, then that means the shadow is pointing east, said Jack. Neat, said Annie. So that way is east. Jack pointed to a new direction. At least I hope it is. We're real ninjas now, said Annie. Yep, said Jack. Maybe we are. Come on. They took off, heading east, they hoped. Soon they were out of the pine woods and walking down the rocky mountainside. They moved slowly from rock to rock. Finally, they rested against a giant rock. Let's check out our direction again, said Jack. Annie stuck another stick into the dirt. There, he said. He pointed the shadow on the ground. That way. Annie peeked over the rock, down the mountain. Yikes, she said softly. Jack looked too. His heart nearly stopped. There were flames of fire coming up the mountain. The samurai. Jack and Annie ducked behind the rock. Squeak, said the mouse. Quiet, Peanut, said Annie. Jack reached into his pack. He pulled out the ninja book. I hope there is something in here that can help us, he said. He flipped through page after page until he found what he was looking for. It was a picture of warriors wearing bamboo armor, and they were holding swords. He read, the samurai were fierce Japanese fighters. They carried 2 swords to cut down their enemies. Annie tapped on Jack's shoulder. Jack looked at her. She pointed up the mountain. A figure was coming down toward them. He was very near. In the moonlight, his bamboo armor was shining. His 2 swords were gleaming. It was a samurai warrior. And that ends chapter 7. Next time we meet, we'll pick up at chapter 8, Dragon Water. So what do you think? Is this a good samurai look for me? Let me know. Till we meet again, have a great day. Bye.